Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, you guys, and welcome to the main event Monday. I'm Leenda, and this is the For the Record podcast. This is where we are going to discuss and go over the main events of 250 and 450 classes. Grab a drink and grab a snack, and let's fucking go. Gonna jump into this. I am coming in late. I'm so sorry, but this will be coming out before the next race and next round. We all know and saw San Diego's mini brawl between Jason Anderson and Jet Lawrence behind the winner Aaron Plessinger. It was all over social media and blew up all week. The broadcasters did not stop bringing it up and mentioning it. Things seem to have been civil and calmed down. The two even were seen walking near each other by the gate and also had their gate spot picking side by side of each other. No issues. Jason went on to the podcast Gypsy Tales and did an excellent interview and seems so real, genuine, and legit chill as fuck. Great decisions and his open truth. Definitely worth checking it out. I will post the link below in the description area for y'all to check out and watch. It worries me how much it blew up, as it seems AMA is looking towards, I guess, like a WWE style of like a heel and a storyline. I'm not a fan of that for this sport. Just keep it simple. Keep it all about racing. Aggressiveness happens in this sport very often, and it is expected. Tempers will have a time and moment and flair. They are riding fast and with power. You get in that tough zone and serious mindset. These guys are hungry and all extremely skilled. All are battling for the win. Now, thank God it was finally a dry track and the race was all set for Supercross Saturday. Anaheim 2, round 4 was pretty eventful and action-packed when it came to pushing the pedal to the floor. Some riders like Kitchen and Anderson were soaring, freaking flying. With the new change in format for the Triple Crown, we all figured we would see who's been really training and who's got the speed. Before the start of the races, we had received word that AC was going to be sitting out due to a finger and possible wrist concern. He's a great rider, great commentator, kind soul. Poor guy has battled a lot the past couple of years, and, well, I'm happy to still see him going strong with a smile. So we're going to step it into 250 race 1. Right off the rip, Levi Kitchen skyrocketed, and he was for sure cooking. And boy, was the Kitchen hot and serving. With 6 minutes still left to go, Levi was up front. Thrasher in second, Hampshire rider D, and Marchbanks followed behind. Round 4 minutes and 24 seconds, we saw Kitchen with a distance having a 1.3 second lead, with 57 trying his best to close the gap. In the last lap, we ended with Kitchen in first, RJ Hampshire and Thrasher in third place. During the second 250 race, with 7 minutes still to go, the battling banjos were between Nicoletti and Hampshire. Kitchen in third, trying to catch up and make the pass. Joe Shimoda shocking the crowd, going up and climbing from 12th place to 6th, ending race 2 with a win for RJ Hampshire. The last and final third race for the 250 series, Levi took the whole shot, but it was short-lived as Thrasher appeared and took over the lead. Both guys had a great start. At this point, the track was just totally beat. Early on, Kitchen kept focus and worked on gaining distance with speed and elongating the gaps. With 3 minutes left of the final lap, RJ crashed, falling back from third place down to 8th. Shimoda eventually worked his way up to make a pass on Levi. Despite that, Kitchen took the overall win of the 250 series. Thrasher won first place of the race. Jumping over to 450s, like I said before, many eyes were watching Jetson and Jason. But all hopes for a part 2 showing did not come true. We did hear and see heavy boos during Jet's ceremony entry to the track and arena in front of the Anaheim audience. We will be right back and dive into the 450 races after a word from our sponsor. Hilltown Property Care, servicing the Western Massachusetts Berkshire area. Providing services of power washing, window washing, gutter debris removal, painting, clean outs, and so much more. With free estimates and free consultation. Or text us today at 413-372-2230. All right, y'all, let's get into the 450s. So with this group, we never really know what to expect, as this class is widely stacked with fresh riders and skilled seasoned riders. At a couple of minutes after the gate drop, we did see the top 8 were Saxton, Webb, Roxon, Anderson, Plessinger, Tomac, Prado, and Hunter. We witnessed Jet and Prado slightly bump. Props to Prado coming back to the States and to continue to battle. Tomac was seen climbing up, riding aggressively with less than 5 minutes left in the race. Side by side, Lawrence brothers, Hunter and Jet, they were back in 8th and 9th place. In the last minute, Sexton had 3-second lead away and ahead from Webb. In the 450 race 2, we saw many favorites consistently running in the top 5. With 8 minutes to go, 21 Anderson was up front, Webb behind him, the Cowboy AP, 32 Cooper, 18 Jet, 51 Barsha, 111 Prado, and 94 Roxon, pushing hard among each other with some pressure. I must mention J. Coop was reported fastest qualifying prior. Kenny and Prado had a small little battle, but many got excited and the audience started to go nuts when a possible 3-way wide battle seemed like it was about to emerge between Jetson, AP, and Webb. Anderson in the lead ahead of Webb with a 5-second lead advance. With 2 to go, 18 Honda, Jetson, and KTM Cowboy AP, Tango. Jet then takes the lower rut on the inside and makes the pass for third, now behind Cooper Webb of Yamaha Star Racing that he needs to catch up to, as Coop still tails Anderson. Final lap goes down and the checkered flag is waved, with Jason Anderson declared as taking the win. 450 race 3, the Ghostbusters whole shot goes to Freezy. We saw Kickstart Kenny go down, which made me very upset. Anderson as well. Chase riding more confident, and Tomac in front of him with a 2-second lead of the entire pack. With 3 minutes left on the track, Jet is in second behind Eli Tomac with a distance of about 4 seconds. Anderson flying to level up and power bumps Ferrandis as he climbs up from 8th place. Final lap, Tomac in the lead. Jet crashed, Sexton in second, Plessinger making podium with third. Cooper Webb was announced the overall winner. The Cowboy, though, he gets to keep the red plate and bring it to round 5. Webb impressed many as he has been clearly improving and doing his best to get back on top. Also, because he battled this night while under the weather. A lot of people were giving him credit because you could tell he was not feeling good. And it was most likely due to the past 2 races where they were in rain and mud. It was pretty bad, pretty rough. After, in the post-race interviews, we saw Jason Anderson. He was actually all smiles and laughs and did a great job on the mic. Looks like manufacturer standings for 250 and 450 combined shows that Yamaha is actually rocking it with 177 points. It's like some of these boys are going to take a snoozer, a little bit of a rest, and this weekend we will be in Detroit and going to the other side. It's also been reported that we will be starting with the 450 races and events first. So, the hot topic regarding this weekend is, of course, Hayden Deegan. So, tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think is coming up for this race? Are you guys excited for Deegan to return to the track? Leave me a comment down below, and while you're there, give me a like. Help me out. It's free. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you next Monday for an all-new episode of Main Event Mondays.
Yeah, I had a crash, and it was just like I just sprained my wrist pretty bad, so I took it was only like a week off, and I was trying to train like a little low-key, wasn't posting much for a while, just, kind of walked in, didn't have my filmer come to the track or anything, and then about the last week or so, like, it's about go time, so I was like, we can get some videos up and get back in the flow of things. But yeah, we did have a crash, hurt the wrist a little, but nothing major. We ended up being good. So yeah, we have a wrist brace on it now for just a little more support because, it is sore sometimes. So, but yeah, we're chilling.